Hello, welcome to the Insight, where we take our voices to the world with me, Love Owen. Proper nutrition is very important for healthy living, and it's also important for our general well-being. Nutritionists can play a very important role in our lives as they can evaluate our diets, as well as give us personal advice on what to eat and what not to eat, or what supplements to add to our diet, or what to take out of our diet. Nutritionists are professionals who help us to eat perfectly a balanced and a healthy diet. Now, nutrition and wellness corporations or organizations are designed to help those who want to improve on their eating habits, to improve on their health, by helping them eat well and have a perfect and a healthy life. That is what nutritionists are out to do for us. And of course, they help in many institutions such as hospitals, schools, prisons, and even our restaurants. We meet many nutritionists there who help us to eat properly, and some of them even add supplements such as soya beans. I mean, everyone who has been to a boarding school knows about soya beans. We all know it, and it helped us in our diet, and it helped us not to be so cranky, but helped us to be healthy and have our normal sizes. Here with me today is Madame Before Philomena, and she is the founder of the Millennium Nutrition Enterprise. Welcome, Madam. Thank you so much for joining us on this edition of the program.
Thank you, Love Ewan. It is a pleasure being here with you people at the Reference TV.
Thank you so much for coming. We'd just like to know, you deal in nutrition and specifically soya beans.
Yes.
What is it? What are your credentials? What qualified you to add supplements to the diets of people?
In fact, talking about nutrition, when soya beans is mentioned, especially natural processed soya beans, know that your nutrition is good. And if you look around the world today, you see that many people suffer a lot as a result of poor nutrition. Sometimes we eat just because we want to fill our stomach. But today nutrition has proven that good nutrition is not all about filling our stomach, but eating what contains all the necessary vitamins and minerals the human system needs for a healthy living. And when you cite soya beans, you know that you have a balanced nutrition.
Sometimes most people don't even know that, oh, what I'm eating is not balanced. They just say, okay, perhaps today I can lay my hands on eru, I'm eating eru. Tomorrow I can lay my hands on koki and I'm eating koki. How would they don't know what is a balanced diet? Do you think there's enough forum to show people or to help people know that what you're eating is not balanced? Go for soya beans or go for this other complement?
Yes, a forum like this. Now we are in a radio house, we are in a TV house, and I believe those watching or listening will gain a lot from this program, because when you take, you have cited eru, and that is something I like so much. It is very nice, tasty in the mouth, but when you look at eru critically, if you don't take good nutrition into consideration before preparing your eru, you end up eating a meal that is tasty but not balanced. Sometimes we overflow our eru with palm oil, which contains high cholesterol. And talking about good nutrition, I will cite a product that is with me here called Nutrition Champion, which can be supplemented in eru, to break down the high cholesterol level the palm oil in our eru offers. And then you will eat a healthy meal if Nutrition Champion, soya beans, natural soya beans supplement is added to that eru. And somebody will say, it will not maintain the very taste.
Yes.
No, it will maintain it. I do put it in my own eru, and I will emphasize that we should stop following what our tongue will want us, like to consume. But consider what you consume offers to your system. You must not eat only what is tasty, or like today I've reduced the rate of Maggi I eat. My level of Maggi is very low, and salt. At first I will pack Maggi in my soup before I will know that soup is nice. That is poor nutrition. And today we'll be talking about soya beans and nutrition. I have 3 products before me, but I will emphasize on Nutrition Champion.
Okay.
It is a product that if every Cameroonian, and why not the world at large, made it a point of duty to take just a tablespoon or 2 daily, it will eradicate all the high cholesterol problem we suffer as a result of poor nutrition.
Yes, you spoke about salt and Maggi.
Yes.
How detrimental are those to our health?
You see, you look around now, even people at first, we were seeing people suffering from diabetes and high blood. They were all aging people. But nowadays, that is not the story. You see, even people below 30 suffering from high blood and diabetes. When you look critically, you will see that salt and Maggi contributes very highly in those problems.
Now, why nutrition? Why did you go into nutrition?
Yes, nutrition, because it is nutrition that will help us live a healthy life and a long life. Our slogan is good nutrition is good health and long life.
Yes.
So if we go into good nutrition, therefore we want to live a healthy life and also a long life.
Okay.
If you show me somebody who eats, who checks what he or she eats daily, then I will be telling you and showing you of a person who is strong, healthy, and guarantee that person's life at least 100 years. Yeah.
Earlier you spoke about reducing cholesterol level in our area by using the Millennium Champion, the Champion product.
Yes.
Now, do you do that? Do you just go into it by reducing the cholesterol level, or do you work with a physician like a doctor?
We don't really need to get a doctor every day into our kitchen before we eat good or nutritive food.
Yes.
It is very simple. This Nutrition Champion, which is natural soya bean supplement, 100% organic. It is cholesterol free, 100% natural and 0 cholesterol. And we have also chosen not to add sugar because it will help us not take it to run our diet. As you see this Nutrition Champion like this, you will consume it in your tea, just in hot water. It is milk and Ovaltine, but doesn't have any taste. You can add any sweetener, but for me I choose adding natural honey.
Yes.
Okay, you use it in pap, but for me, I'm watching my weight. I want to reach 100 years still bouncing.
Yes.
I will hide my age, but if I tell you my age, you will not believe. You only accept the age when you see children, and then you begin to imagine. Even this woman gave birth to this child, but at 10 years, then her age must be the true age. That is good nutrition. So when you take this Nutrition Champion, run your diet, I guarantee you your name is Miss Healthy and long life.
Yes, yes. So is it for people of all ages? Is it just for the youth, or maybe the old or the middle age? Can I give it to a baby? Is it for people of all ages?
Actually for everybody, all age group, from 0 months. If a child is born and the mother's breast is not flowing, if you want to choose another food, artificial food apart from breast milk, then I tell you, go buy this Nutrition Champion. You get your boiled water, 100%, 100 degree boiled water and then get the soya beans powder into it. Give that baby without adding sugar. When that baby gets to 6 months, you start adding a bit of natural honey. You will see that baby will grow to become very different in the society. Intelligent. Very intelligent.
It works on the intelligence as well.
Yes, it develops the brain cells of children accurately, and it refreshes the memories. If you see a child that is always failing exam, that's why you earlier mentioned you guys from the boarding school, you know it so well. You don't know why the teachers encourage you to consume it. It refreshes your memory so fast and keep it calm and ready for studies.
In Millennium Nutrition Enterprise, do you work alone or is it a whole team of people?
Actually, for now, we are just few and anticipating for expansion. We are 4 of us now, and hoping that in the nearest future we can employ Cameroonians, at least 300 Cameroonians.
Yes, of course.
Because it is a huge project. Considering the importance of the nutrition, good soya beans and nutrition, you will see that it will be something that many people will go for it, and we will need people to work for it.
Where is that name from? Millennium Nutrition Enterprise, like Millennium.
Yes, Millennium. In this 21st century, we choose to name it Millennium. It's because we want people to be healthy and live long.
Okay.
So that our goal, the 2035 goal, goal that we are talking about, we cannot attain it without consuming this natural, wonderful product to reach the millennium goal.
Now, dietitians, they tell you that keep away from meat or keep away from fatty things and keep away from cholesterol so that you can eat vegetables and fruits and live healthy. What's the difference between a nutritionist who offers soya beans as food complements and a dietitian who tells you, oh, stay away from this and that kind of food?
Well, what wonderful question. I think with soya beans, all your nutritional problem is solved, owing to the fact that it is a plant protein that is free from the cholesterol that the other protein, the animal's protein will offer, like meat, like egg. First time I used to eat, at first you find me eating 3 eggs, 4 eggs at a blow. Little did I know that I was hurting my own self.
You cannot eat 3 eggs. You shouldn't eat 3 eggs at one time.
No. Highest 3 eggs a week. And for somebody who is over 30, you shouldn't even eat up to 3 eggs a week.
A week.
A week, not a day, a week. And now I don't eat fried eggs. I eat boiled eggs, and I cannot eat more than 2 eggs weekly.
Why? Why is that?
Because it contains cholesterol. It is an animal protein, so it contains cholesterol. And with soya beans, natural soya bean supplement, aside millennium, because it is the procession of the soya beans that matters, not just that you find it in the market. Because if it is not well processed, it can also harm the system. So with this millennium natural soya bean supplement, I love calling it nutrition champion, because when you go by it, you win in your nutrition. You'll be a champion. You will see that it replaces meat. This quantity standing before us is about 3 kilograms of meat. It's very cheap. It's just 1,500 francs. And everybody will consume, and it will cost you no problem.
Okay. Since from the beginning you've been talking about weight and weight and weight, trying to maintain your weight. You don't want to gain weight, so you always look good and young and healthy. Now, what's the average weight, or what is the weight limit for an average person? Let's start with a man. What is the average weight for a normal man?
I think that I cannot really tell, because it depends on your age, your size, your height, before they will tell you your weight is good or your weight is not good.
Okay.
Yes. So you have to first take the person's age, height, and size into consideration before you begin to analyze the weight.
Okay.
Yes.
Aside soya beans, what is healthy? What is advisable? What would you advise people to eat for healthy living?
I say if I will not put soya beans into it, then I might not answer the question correctly. Now, when we take these soya beans, take it in the morning. Yes, I want to take. I will jump up and you'll be surprised because I'm hiding my age, but believe me, I'm getting into age.
But your hair is not even gray. We can see it's all black.
No, it's the soya beans. You eat it, it nourishes from hair to right down to the toe. That is the truth. You go into the pharmacies, especially in the USA. They value soya beans. Their cosmetics, they will do soya beans extract to process their cosmetics, their food, and everything. So when you consume soya beans, it nourishes you from inside and outside.
Okay.
Yes. And when you take soya beans in the morning, the nutrition champion I'm talking about, 2 teaspoons in the morning in a glass of hot water. That is my breakfast. I can take it now with anything like chips, bread, but I avoid gâteau because of oil. And my day is good.
Now, is it just any soya beans? Because we have the soya beans in sachets, in little sachets.
That is what I say. The procession matters.
Okay.
So I specify the soya nutrition champion.
Okay.
Millennium nutrition champion.
Now, what's the importance of a balanced diet? There are some people who, from Monday till Sunday, they're eating corn fufu or they're eating rice because that is what they have, or that's what is easiest for them to get. How important is balanced diet? Because some of these people still eat this kind of meals on a daily basis, but still look, at least they look healthy.
And when you talk about somebody eating a balanced diet, it does not mean that you have to go and steal before you make your diet balance.
Okay.
Work with what you have. It's just a mindset. Take 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of nutrition champion millennium natural soya beans in anything you cook. I emphasize, in anything you cook. If you are cooking your fufu corn and jama and you don't have money to buy meat or fish, if you have your soya beans, nutritionists will tell you
inside.
Yes, my dear.
Oh my goodness.
And it becomes balanced, very balanced.
Does it not alter the taste?
No. This product is we call it a champion. It's actually a champion. In hot water, it will serve as tea and be tasting as tea, as milk and Ovaltine. That is it. Okay, get it into your porridge plantain. Just a little quantity will taste as njangsa.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to add the quantity to cook your soup, it will start tasting as granite, fried granite.
Oh, can you put it in sauce?
Yes,
tomato sauce.
Just fry your fresh tomatoes and put it inside. It's just like.
Okay. And you've been speaking about the processing. How is this one being processed? How is the processing of this one different from the soya beans that we have everywhere?
I think we'll keep that secret to ourselves. The way next time when I'll be coming here for my next rendezvous, I think we'll be training how to process the millennium natural soya bean supplement that makes a difference in the market. You believe me, this product has been existing for 17 years, close to 3 years, 18 years today.
Oh, wow, okay. So you said it's for all age groups.
Yes.
It's for all meal types.
Yes.
Now, let's focus on people who have health issues. There's some people who have health issues.
Yes.
Does it go for everybody? The one who has for example, diabetes, can they consume it?
Oh, that's the first group of persons that have problem with their health. Soya beans will play a very vital role in their nutrition as well as in their health. It contains zero cholesterol. That means it's cholesterol free. And for people eating, consuming it, that's suffering from diabetes, just for 2 weeks, you will see that the blood sugar is down to the normal level. As well as people suffering from high blood pressure, just 2 weeks. Studies have proven that those taking soya beans, natural soya bean supplement, and other control what that they take for controlling high blood and diabetes, soya beans is faster than it. And for people suffering from high blood and diabetes, I also add stroke. Please, when you are using Millennium Nutrition Champion natural soya bean supplement, don't cook it for too long. Highest to be cooked on the fire is 3 to 5 minutes. Get your fresh vegetable and don't add too much oil in your food. Get whatever vegetable you like. If I will prescribe another one that it will be strange, I will say masepo is a good vegetable.
Oh my goodness.
Good. You see that what is not really attractive in your tongue is what is good in your stomach and in your system. Get masepo as your number 1 vegetable.
Do you slice it?
Slice it, or you just throw it long in your, no problem. Or is that let the masepo get into your system as a vegetable. When you consume it in your food, whatever food you are eating, but reduce starching food. People suffering from high cholesterol, that should be high blood, diabetes, stroke, and others.
But you said the Millennium, the Champions, it reduces the level of cholesterol.
Yes.
So maybe someone can someone not make the food with the normal amount of oil? I'm not saying too much oil, just the normal amount, and then just put a teaspoon or 2 of the Champion. Does it work?
It works, but generally over oil in food is not good.
Okay.
That is what I'm trying to cancel.
Okay, now we cannot talk about all of these things without talking about weight loss.
Yes.
That's something which is, I mean, most people, especially women, want to lose weight so bad nowadays.
Yes.
Can this help to, can this aid in cutting people down?
Very greatly. And I love this question because when you mention soya beans, like when I'm doing my publicity, they say, hey, I don't want to gain weight.
That is the thing.
Oh my God. Like if I stand up, you'll see that I am not too fat, but I'm above 40. So you will see, and I consume it daily. Now to lose weight using Millennium Nutrition Champion, it is just like a magic. It works like a miracle. Take 2 to 3 teaspoons as your tea in the morning. Please avoid fried egg.
Okay.
Avoid fried egg. You take it as tea. You can take it and then alongside with your 1 boiled egg. But don't eat boiled egg today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to Sunday. No. Highest should be 3. Highest should be 3 weekly. You take a cup of Millennium natural soya beans tea as breakfast. This is for people suffering from overweight. You take it, you fry your chips, whatever chips you like. You take it alongside with, or bread. Your bread, we prefer brown bread. You go to the bakery, search for the bread that is brown. We know there is a special bread that is known as brown bread. that is not what I really mean, because that one is a little expensive. Go for the ordinary bread, but get the brown one.
What's the difference? I mean, it's the same mixture, the flour, the same yeast, the same water, the same salt, just that some come out a little lighter and some come out.
Yes, it's like
the ones who are brown are burnt.
No, not all. Be careful not to get the one that is burnt. Get the one that is coffee brown.
Brown.
Yes, that is good for your system. You take it with a cup of Millennium Natural Soya Beans tea in the morning. For you who is avoiding weight, you shouldn't be taking it with honey all the time. And even you are taking the honey, it should not be too sweet. It should just be honey to taste. And in the afternoon, please eat whatever food you want to eat. Don't starve yourself to death, and then you become cranky because you don't have all the necessary vitamins and minerals your body needs for a healthy living that you want to cut down. No, eat normally, but avoid starching food for those who want to lose weight.
Okay.
Starching foods in our own setting here are foods like rice, the white rice, especially cocoa, the cocoyams we use, whether red cocoyams or white cocoyams, to make our cocoa. Reduce it. And fufu, all the fufu be fufu be fufu corn.
Young people will not take it lightly with you.
Okay.
The Bamenda people as well.
That's why
the Bakwewi people.
No. I'm trying to make us go the millennium way.
Okay.
And reach 100 years.
Be like you, about 40 and you're still ping-pong.
Yes. So that is it. So you go. I'm still talking concerning those who want to lose weight. And they are consuming Millennium Natural Soya Beans. Please don't run away from it, that it will bring you fat.
Yeah, that's it. Most people know, because
the other one beside it now will tell you about you gaining weight with it.
Okay, that was my next question.
Yes.
Some of us who went to boarding schools, they mostly gave us soya beans because they didn't want us to lose so much weight, and your parents come visit and you're all cranky and only bones and bones. Does it? No, okay, you've already differentiated. There's one for weight loss and there's one for weight.
No, even this one you can still gain weight with it. That's why in the boarding school they do not give you all these rules I'm giving now.
Okay.
Remember, I'm saying that for those who want to lose weight, you have to take a glass or a cup of soya beans tea in the morning.
If you want to lose weight,
using it.
Okay.
Yes.
If you want to gain weight,
I'll come down to it.
Okay.
Still using it.
Okay.
But if you don't want to go by it, you go by that one. No problem. But that one is pap.
Okay.
It's only consumed as pap.
Okay. Now I know so many people who want to gain weight.
Yes.
How can they use soya beans in gaining weight? Not me, definitely not me. I don't want any weight.
I love your shape, Lana.
Thank you.
Using soya beans and gaining weight, take it in whatever thing you eat, especially pap. That is just all.
Only pap?
In everything you eat, especially in pap.
Okay.
Yes, you will just gain weight. And there is another way people will just gain weight without knowing. Eating late in the evening.
Oh my goodness.
You cannot believe me that after 6 o'clock I don't eat hard food. When I'm out of my house after 6, I will just take a cup of soya beans, tea and drink.
So you practically move with it in your bag?
No, I can drink it at midnight.
Okay.
It does not constipate.
Okay.
Yes, we just go you to bed with it very freely. And why you should take it when losing weight is because it contains all the necessary vitamin and minerals your body needs for a healthy living.
So you don't.
So it will help you. You will lose weight, but you will not become
you look
cranky.
fresh.
That's it.
Yes.
You see, some people when they are losing weight, you just see they will appear as. That's it. You know it.
Okay, we'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll keep talking nutrition. Please come back with us.
Okay.
Welcome back. This is still the Insight, where we take our voices to the world. Today we are talking about nutrition, and this is something which affects everybody because everybody consumes food, and it's very important if we get to eat the right quantity of all the nutrients and vitamins so our bodies are healthy. And we are still here with the Millennium Nutrition Enterprise. If you want to look good, young, and over 100 years old, still looking fresh, I mean, I think you need to keep watching this program. So on an average, how many patients, let me call them patients, do you have?
Wow. I am very opportune to be at the HIV unit on a daily basis. And talking about patients, I meet so many patients daily. At least I deal with 20 patients daily. Yes.
It means you have a super busy day.
Yes.
And you spoke about HIV patients. Do they benefit from these champions soya beans?
Very much.
Oh my goodness.
It rebuilds the body, all the tissues that the germ has destroyed without no time waste. So they consume it with love because they really see the results so fast. So if I want to talk about my market, I will talk of people like that because they consume it and they know the importance. They don't just consume that they are just buying something the doctor has prescribed. They themselves, they see the results, so they love it.
Now, how many feedbacks have you gotten, positive and negative? Let's start with the positive. Good news first, always. How many positive feedbacks do you get on a daily basis, since you deal with about 20 people every day?
Numerous feedback. Like today, when I was at the my one hospital, one lady brought me a bag of Gary. Because
thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Wow.
I counseled her and convinced her, offer her freely a bottle of soya beans. People have this notion that soya beans has a very bad scent. I believe it is true.
And taste?
Yes. I believe it is true. But it depends on how it is processed. When you taste this Millennium Nutrition Champion, it does not have any sweetener. But believe me, you will not even dictate whether it is soya beans or not. You will just find a nice natural flavor coming out from it, like Bonvita. Somebody will tell you it's tasting like fried granite. Somebody, and many different nice tastes. It depends on how it is processed.
Yes, you kept saying that. And we cannot wait for the time, the next time that you've promised, you come and tell us how these things are being processed so we can have our Bonvita at our homes. Okay. Now, negatively, has anyone ever told you, oh my goodness, I got the Millennium Nutrition Champions and it's just a mess, I don't like this product, in fact, I want my money?
That's true. When we started, remember I told you this product has been existing 17 years. And it was not easy, especially because we were not having good machines. When people buy, they expect to see very smooth soya beans in their teacup. And when they find that they're settling on, where, madam, that your thing, even though I managed to eat it, it's just because they have advised me to eat it,
and I bought it with my money.
So see, I even thought of bringing it and giving you back. And as a business person, I am trained as a business person, and I will just humbly just apologize.
Sorry.
Ready. And sometimes I will give you another sachet for free to compensate you, so that you will know that it was not intentional giving you the one that was not smooth. And sometimes in those early days they will come back and say that it was better. Meanwhile I did not do something special to make it better. maybe it was just the manner of approach
that is it
that
really.
I did to make the person calm. So we have had hard times reaching this stage. We have had hard times, but I believe God is taking us somewhere. Like, if I became the second position in food transformation during the Limbe Festac 2018, it means that
What's
is
your
it.
trophy?
That is it. Don't mind. Next time I'll bring everything and put on the table.
Okay.
So it means God is taking us somewhere.
Oh, that's great.
And we are doing so much to innovate. Yes, and I believe there is a great improvement.
But why nutrition? No, why soya beans? What took you to soya beans? Because I think that's one of the things on the shelves in the markets where many people pass it by without even noticing. So what took you to that good which is always at the back of the counter?
That is it. Because it is common in the sense that everybody can afford, common in the sense that it can be cultivated in all the 10 regions in Cameroon. Soya beans can be cultivated, and believe me, it takes just 3 months to get ready for harvesting. 3 months, and it does not need fertilizer before it will be healthy. Just get your compost, manure, plant your soya beans, and give 3 months you go on harvesting. And again, because only with soya beans it is a balanced diet.
Just eat.
Take it alone daily. I used to say, when this heat of Soya and Norway started, I say, people were saying that they should go and buy food and stock. I said, I will not even bother. I have the highest food in my house. I will not even gather so many. I just take a little bye on my back. When I reach the suburb, I take 1 spoon, I drink. That's my daily meal. Just 1 spoon.
Can it sustain you? Does it have that energy to sustain you?
I think you will taste it. You have tasted it before in boarding school.
Yes, I have.
But you have not tasted nutrition champion. You will taste it. I'll offer you one, you will taste. And believe me, you will talk and talk in your TV house. You will not get tired. And then that stress, that nerves that sometimes you will feel because of too much work. You work and your body will keep telling you work again, and you just get up in the morning bouncing like a newborn baby.
Especially Igor, the broadcaster, the person broadcasting this program live. I
He
think he
needs
will need it. He works and works.
Yes, he needs it.
Yeah, he will need it.
So, soya beans, I chose it. I chose to go with it and call it the Millennium product because it is affordable. It is everywhere, and it is rich in all the necessary vitamins and minerals our human system needs for a healthy living.
Okay. Now, for what mostly do people come for this Millennium Nutrition Champion or both soya beans? Is it for losing weight or gaining weight or diabetes or hepatitis or whatever? What most people, why do they come to you for these soya beans?
Most people buy it because it is a balanced diet to enrich their diet. That's the first thing. And then the second group of people who purchase it mostly are those suffering from diabetes and high blood. That's the note I have taken.
Okay.
Yes. The first group is because it is a balanced diet, especially babies and people like those suffering from HIV. It helps to rebuild all the tissues that the germ has destroyed, and that is just it.
Okay. Now let's go back to our school days. So you say that with soya beans, every student in every school where they use soya beans is eating a balanced diet.
Yes.
If they use it in prisons, they're eating a balanced diet.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if they put one big basin of water, one small tin of, let's say, tomato, and then they just put some soya beans in it. That is it. That is enough for sauce.
Yes, and then you can add a little vegetable from the garden.
Okay.
That is enough as sauce to eat with any other thing. If there is no other thing to eat with, drink the sauce like that.
Okay.
Since there is soya beans inside,
Okay.
there is tomatoes inside, and there is vegetable. I mentioned is vegetable here that it is also like soya beans in those days. Now people, masepo.
Oh my goodness.
That is number one vegetable people should love consuming. If you consume that vegetable, you will not mess, and then you become ashamed that
It will smell.
If you consume it, you will never suffer from indigestion.
Yes, my mom wakes up in the morning and the first thing she puts in her mouth
Is
are masepo leaves.
Clap for her. That's a wonderful woman. She knows what nutrition is all about. I congratulate you, Mama Love. So truly, if we look back, if we reflect on how our ancestors were eating, you will see that we have too much deviated from it. And that's why today we see all terrible kind of diseases.
Yes, and people look older than their ages.
That is the thing. So because we are not consuming what our body needs, we consume what our mouth, our tongue likes.
Now, some people have a problem with restaurants, with the restoration business. Say, for example, if I'm a client to so and so restaurant, every day I come here, I say I want to eat eru. If I come on Monday, they give me eru. I come on Tuesday, they give me eru. Do you think they have a duty to help tell me that, oh yeah, for the past 4 days you've been eating this thing, try and eat this other meal so that it can balance up your diet?
My dear, I was suffering from that problem because I'm not from Bayangi, but I love eru more than the Bayangi people. Yes. Until when I got into deep studies concerning soya beans, before I corrected that mistake I was making. If you are eating that eru every day, please reduce oil. That's the first thing in it. And then when you eat that eru as lunch, please don't eat it again as supper. If I will accept that, take that eru every day, because maybe your job has taken you out of your home, and the only food that you eat outside your home that will lie comfortably in your stomach is eru.
Okay.
Eat it, but when you get home in the evening, don't eat eru again, and don't eat any other starching food. Can you just go buy nutrition champion soya beans drink in the evening? Then you will be telling me that you are taking good nutrition, and probably you will live a healthy life and long life.
You seem so confident and proud of your products. Aside of the good feedbacks that you've received, what else? Why are you so confident? Because the way you're sounding, it's like if I bring the president, you'll be like, sir, you probably need this product. Why are you so confident about it?
Everybody needs this product, and I am confident about it. Telling you that this product has been existing for 17 years, it means that it has gone the ups and the downs, and now we are. So we are now somehow balanced. So I am confident because the results now, the positive results now are over 80% of the products. So I will talk about it in the morning, afternoon, evening without mixing words that go by it. You will see good results. The results are wonderful. No other nutrition can challenge this nutrition champion. No other can challenge. So I will talk every day. Even I get up from my bed, even in my dream, I want to talk about it. I will be very confident.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Now you were second place. Your product won second place after 17 years for helping in supplementing our diet and for food processing. What do you intend to improve on the product so that come next FECSTAC, your first place?
Wow, that one is really a big assignment to me. When I when I had that prize, I say, wow, thank God, one step ahead. I will want to assure the public that come next FECSTAC, they will see a different millennium. products. They will see a different millennium products. They will not be punching in that machine they saw this time. They will see a different kind of machine that's telling them that this is an advanced level product. So I'm working hard on that.
That's awesome.
And believe me, customers, listeners, you will get it the best.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for coming on this edition. I mean, all of us have learned, and it's been awesome. And thank you so much for watching. I mean, you've seen how important soya beans, no, not any kind of soya beans, Millennium Nutrition Champion, how important it is for your health. We should all endeavor to get it. And in case you don't know how to get it, you can always contact us here at Reference TV, and we'll help you find out how to get it. And also catch the rebroadcast of this program in case you did not watch it live today at 10 p.m. and see you live tomorrow at 2 p.m. This is The Insight with me, Love Owen.